What if being chosen means walking alone? Imagine living a life where everyone around you misunderstands your purpose, where you constantly feel the weight of being set apart. What if that feeling of loneliness wasn't a curse, but a sign that you were meant for something bigger? What if rejection is actually your preparation? What if every moment you felt isolated, rejected, or misunderstood was exactly what you needed to build the strength to fulfill your purpose? Could it be that God's plan for you requires a journey that's different from others? What if your struggles were the key to your success? Instead of seeing your difficulties as obstacles, what if they were the building blocks for your future? What if the pain and isolation were necessary steps to prepare you for your higher calling? The loneliness of being chosen. Being chosen for something greater than yourself often comes with a heavy burden that most will never understand. When God calls you, He doesn't send you down an easy road. He pulls you out of the crowd, sets you apart, and puts you on a path that others can't follow. For many, being set apart can feel like isolation. It can make you feel like you don't belong anywhere. Even when surrounded by people, you may feel like you're walking alone. But the truth is, this loneliness isn't a mistake. It's the result of being prepared for something more. You are not meant to blend in. You are called to lead. The chosen ones often experience rejection from the people they love. But this is not a sign of failure. It's a sign that God is preparing you. Your journey won't look like everyone else's, and that's okay. The very thing that makes you different is the thing that will eventually elevate you. The process of separation. When God sets you apart, He doesn't just separate you from others. He separates you from things, habits, and mindsets that would hold you back from your purpose. This separation can feel like a break, a hurtful part of the journey, but it is necessary for growth. The chosen ones often find themselves facing seasons of rejection, betrayal, and misunderstanding. But these are not signs of failure. They are the process of God refining you for a higher purpose. When God calls you, He doesn't promise an easy life. He promises a purposeful life. Before you can step into your destiny, you must first endure the loneliness that comes with being set apart. This loneliness is not abandonment. It is the refining fire that prepares you for what's to come. Just like gold must be refined in fire, the chosen ones must be refined in isolation. Embracing the breakthrough rejection is never easy, but it is often the precursor to breakthrough. God uses the isolation and rejection to prepare you for something greater. Look at the lives of Moses, Joseph, and David. Each of them went through seasons of isolation, rejection, and hardship before stepping into the purpose that God had for them. Rejection is not a punishment. It's part of your preparation. The people who rejected you, the doors that closed, the relationships that ended, they were all part of God's plan to make sure you don't settle for anything less than His best for you. Embrace the process because it's leading you to where you are meant to be. When God sets you apart, it may feel like the world is against you, but it's actually the world being shaped for you. Don't focus on the people who don't understand you. Focus on the calling that God has placed on your life. Your purpose is bigger than your current circumstances. The strength in rejection. If God called you, no rejection can stop you. Rejection can make you feel inadequate, but it is actually preparation. You were never meant to fit in. You were meant to stand out and step into the calling God has placed on your life. Look at Joseph. Betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, falsely accused, and thrown into prison. Yet, God used each rejection to place him exactly where He needed to be. The pain you feel is only a part of the process that will prepare you for greater things. Sometimes, rejection is necessary for your protection. It keeps you from settling for things and people who are not part of your journey. God's refinement comes with a price, but the reward is worth it. When God calls you, no rejection can cancel your purpose. The crushing before the crown, before elevation, comes crushing. Before breakthrough comes the breaking. The process of being chosen is not an easy one. It involves walking through seasons of difficulty, pain, and isolation. But each season is necessary to prepare you for the glory that God has for you. Just like David was anointed king but first had to endure rejection and hardship, your journey to your purpose will not be without struggle. But that struggle is the making of you. God doesn't elevate the untested. He prepares those who are ready to carry the weight of His calling. The truth is, the more you are broken, the more you will be able to carry the weight of your calling. God is preparing you for something bigger than you can imagine. It is the refining process that turns you into the person He needs you to be, to fulfill His purpose in your life. Embrace the process. When you are going through hardship, it's easy to doubt the process. You might question why things aren't working out or why doors keep closing. But know this: God is preparing you for greatness. Every struggle, every rejection, and every moment of loneliness is part of the journey that will lead you to your destiny. The chosen ones are not exempt from trials, but they are equipped to endure them. When you trust the process, you trust that God is in control. And when the time comes for you to step into your calling, you will be ready. Conclusion. You were chosen for this, remember. The road to greatness is never easy, but the struggles are what make you strong. The loneliness, the rejection, the isolation, it's all part of the process. God is preparing you, refining you, and shaping you into the person He has called you to be. Embrace the journey and know that when the time comes for you to step into your purpose, you will be ready. The breaking, the crushing, the loneliness, it's all part of the story. And when you look back, you'll realize that each moment of pain was necessary for the victory that God has in store for you. Stay faithful, keep trusting, and know that your purpose is waiting for you on the other side.